Hey everyone, welcome. I am MisterBo, and Bungie has done their first ever Curse of Osiris reveal stream over on Twitch, and we've got a lot of new information we're going to be going over in this video. So in the live stream we got a look at the prologue for the Curse of Osiris, and we got some information from the developers. Firstly, why is Osiris in the Vault of Glass? Well, it turns out that isn't technically the Vault of Glass, that is the Infinite Forest simulating the Vault of Glass. The Vex are trying to find something because when the Traveler awoke at the end of the Destiny 2 campaign, it triggered something that allowed the Vex to start their plan to try and find this thing, which I'm sure we'll learn more about through playing the campaign. We also got some brand new information about Osiris himself. Firstly, he's Middle Eastern, and his ghost Segura is also the first female ghost and first named ghost after your own original ghost. Now of course they didn't go into too much details about the story campaign, they're leaving that for us to discover ourselves. From there though, they went on to take a look at the Lighthouse. Now the Lighthouse is the brand new social hub. It's not a brand new social space like the tower or the farm, it is in the actual location. Think of it like the church that Devrim K is in, or the location that Failsafe is in. It's in the patrol area, but it's an area where you're not going to be fighting enemies. So we get a look at the Lighthouse here. Our vendor from Destiny 1, Brother Vance, is making a return here, and he is going to be giving us our engrams, which are Lighthouse engrams, obviously giving us our brand new Curse of Osiris armor, which we'll learn more about in the third reveal stream that Bungie is doing. And Bungie say that Brother Vance has kind of changed from what we saw of him in Destiny 1. In Destiny 2, he's kind of excited. He knows Osiris is coming and he can't wait to meet him, so hopefully he'll be a lot more happy and a lot more friendlier to us than he was at the Reef. Now we know Mercury is the main location for this DLC, but we're also going to be exploring the Infinite Forest, and the Infinite Forest is actually located in Mercury. The Vex have hollowed out Mercury, and that is where we'll find the Infinite Forest. But with Mercury, the goal for Bungie was to create a place of mystery and a place of wonder. And we'll get to meet Vex that we've seen briefly before, but in more detail, like the Precursors and the Descendants, which we obviously saw in the Vault of Glass in Destiny 1. Now the Infinite Forest is not procedurally generated. There had been a rumour going around for a long time that this location was going to be procedurally generated and it would be different every time. Well, Bungie say it isn't procedurally generated, but it is crafted so that it feels different every time. Now they didn't specify how many times we'd go to this location before we started seeing repeat things, but it is nice to see that we are going to be going to this location and it's going to be fairly different every time. You might face an encounter that won't be there the next time or won't be there for another 10 times, so that's going to keep it fresh and really fun to play. Now one of the things we'll explore in this DLC is obviously the past and the future. This has been hinted at for a long time. So when you first enter the Infinite Forest, you are greeted with these trees. The tree on the left will take you to the past, the tree on the right will take you to the future, and the tree right in front of you to the present. Now they briefly talked about the future. So in the future, the sun is dead, all life is dead except the Vex. And we briefly see a glimpse at the Lighthouse in the future, as well as just concept art of what Mercury looks like in the future, and we're going to be able to explore that location for ourselves come December 5th, which is going to be really cool to see. And then they did say obviously the past is going to be a different Mercury before the Vex kind of overtook it completely, so you're going to see a lot of greenery. Now in this expansion we're also going to see a change to our level. Now this had been revealed before, but it's now being confirmed properly by Bungie that our normal level of 20 is going to be raised up to level 25, and our power level is going to be raised up to 330, of course 335 if you've got mods. Along with that, there's going to be a ton of brand new weapons to earn, and there's going to be a set of Osiris themed weapons. Now in order to actually get these weapons, you're first going to need to complete the main campaign quest, and then you can go on lots of little quests that will give you the items to then forge these brand new weapons, and you'll be able to forge them in the Lighthouse. There's this massive tracker on the wall that will light up every time you complete a certain weapon, letting you know which weapons you still need to go after, which is a really nice addition. It kind of looks like the Moments of Triumph tracker that we had on Bungie.net, but actually in the game. Now that is all the brand new information we got about Osiris, as well as the brand new location, but that wasn't it for the end of the stream. They then went on to talk about new raid content. Now there isn't a Mercury raid coming in the Curse of Osiris expansion, instead they're introducing something brand new called a Raid Lair. So what is a Raid Lair? Well, a Raid Lair is basically a new section added onto the Leviathan raid, and it's not quite what you think it would be. So obviously the Leviathan is a massive ship and it eats planets. we've only explored the palace, the top section of the Leviathan, and in these Raid Lairs, the first one coming out with the Curse of Osiris, the second one coming out with the second DLC, we're going to be exploring other sections of the Leviathan ship. So the first raid layer is going to be called the Eater of Worlds, and it is again a 6-player raid activity with brand new environments, brand new encounters, and a brand new final boss. Now they did mention it's going to be slightly shorter than the default Leviathan raid, but it isn't going to be any less challenging. They gave us a little glimpse into this brand new section, so they loaded in, and the giant door before you go all the way up to the top to the palace actually opens up, and we can see a brief glimpse into the Leviathan. So it's going to be really cool to see how they add upon this and what this raid activity is like, because I personally think this is a really cool idea. All the raids that we know are coming in the future, this and DLC 2's raid, are going to be taking place in this one location, and they're going to be exploring different sections of this location. My best guess is in the final raid layer, whether that is the one in DLC 2 or they introduce more through next DLCs beyond DLC 2, we're going to fight Callus at the end. That would be my best guess, or this somehow links to Destiny 3 in the future. And that is kind of all the brand new information we got. Now this raid layer isn't just going to be giving you the normal raid armor and weapons, it's going to have a brand new set of rewards for you to earn, so brand new weapons, brand new armor, probably brand new ornaments, emblems, shaders, you name it. It's basically like getting a raid like Crota's End, a smaller size raid just in a new section of the Leviathan, which is kind of cool to see. So there you have it, that is an overview of all the information that Bungie revealed in their latest livestream. They're going to be live streaming again next week, taking a look at the activities we're going to be able to compete in, and I'll be sure to keep you guys updated and covered with everything out of that. I'll be doing a few videos over the next few days going into some of this stuff in a little bit more detail, and I'm sure more information will come out about this stuff in the next couple of days as well. Let me know what you guys think about the Curse of Osiris expansion. Are you excited? What do you think of Mercury and the Infinite Forest? And do you like this brand new idea of Raid Lairs? Let me know in the comments below. It's been a little bit sparse on Destiny content on the channel for the last couple of weeks. There hasn't really been much to do in Destiny 2. Of course, with this brand new expansion and the start of Season 2, there's going to be a lot more coming, so expect a lot more videos on the channel in the upcoming weeks, leading up to the expansion and beyond. Thank you guys for all the support. If you guys enjoyed this video or if it's helped you out in any way, feel free to give the like button a big old hug. Subscribe for more Destiny 2 content and coverage. Boop that bell next to the subscribe button to be notified when my future videos go live. Hopefully you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.